Hey guys, we're back and we're ready to learn. I have with me some connecting cubes. Do you remember those? Oh, I'm sure you miss playing with them in class, don't you? But listen, yesterday when I spoke with you, when we were doing our math, remember I told you, can you guys get some connecting cubes or Legos or something that you have around the house that you can count with? Even if they're Cheerios, those are going to work perfectly, or any kind of little counters that you have. It doesn't matter as long as you can count with them. It could be even some stuffed animals or whatever you have there in your home. What we're going to do today is we're going to continue to learn how to add. Remember, 1 and 1 equals 2, or 2 plus 1, 2 is 3, and 2 plus 2 is 4. Remember, it doesn't matter how you add, that's how you put things together and they become a bigger amount, right? More. So we're going to give you a minute. You can put me on pause and you can go get your little toys or your little counters, all right? And also, you can go and get this paper right here because this is the paper that we're going to work on today. So it's page 275 and it says model. It's 11.2, okay? So I'll give you time to go get that. And then when you come back, we'll continue. All right. Okay, so then you must be back and you must be ready to go. And don't forget your sharpened pencil. So today, boys and girls, we are going to, like I said, I will work with my little connecting cubes because it goes along with the paper. And we're going to do a couple of examples and then we'll work on the paper next. So let's take out whatever you have. I'm going to have my connecting cubes, like I said. And I'm going to put what the paper tells me is we're going to take 2 connecting cubes or whatever you have, we're going to put them together like this. And so you have 2, 1, 2, right? And then they want you to bring along another one. And now you have 1, 2, and one more, right? How many does it equal? 1, 2, 3. Got it? So far, so easy, right? I knew you would get it. So 2 plus 1 equals 3 altogether. You got that, boys and girls? Good. Now, we're going to take these green connecting cubes. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 connecting cubes. You see that? Yeah. Now, it's funny because back in the Bible days, these are connecting cubes, and in the Bible days, they used to count cubits, right? So that was a way that they would use to count and to measure. That's how they used to count a long time ago and measure it by cubics, okay? Okay, so now we are going to put 4. They want 4 of these put together, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4 connecting cubes. And then they want you to add one more. So we're putting one more there. And now how many do we have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus one more equals 5. You got it. Did you say 5? Good job. Now let's see. I'm going to pull them apart and see how many you can count together. All right, here we go. Here is 1 plus 1 equals how many? 2. You're right. Now 2 plus, I'm going to trick you. Let's see. 2 plus 2 equals how many? 4. Yes, you're too fast. So now that you know what it is to put one and another one, or 2 whatever it is that you're playing with here at home, at your home, you're putting whatever you're adding here and you're adding over here, you're putting them together, and then you count how many are all in, putting them all together. All right. Okay, let me share the screen with you, and we're going to look at the paper that we're going to do. All right, so you have your sharpened pencil. We're working on this really hard, but you're going to get it quickly. All right, here we go. Let me share this, and hopefully I can get this right on there, and we can get started on our paper, and then you will be done for the day, and you can probably go and do some reading or something like that, okay? Because I know you guys are all reading, right? All right, good job. So today we have this paper and it says model at the top of the paper. Do you see that? It says model. And then it's 11.2, and what we're going to work on is this nice teacher there on at the top of the paper is working with her students. And what they want you to do is what we did a minute ago. They took two, see the two, one, two cubes, right? So we're going to write a 2 here, up, slant down, and walk across. And how many are over here? 1. So Mr. Tallman, easy peasy. And so they want you to, let's see what this says right here. How many in all? So here are 2 right over here, right? And over here there's 1. So 2 plus 1 equals how many altogether? Did you say 3? Very good. You're right. So you're going to write round and round again. And that's 3. Very good. Now we're going to go up and you're going to see, look at the green connecting cubes. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 connecting cubes there. So you're going to walk down, walk across to the right, and then go all the way down. That's a number 4. Then this one over here on the right, how many is that? Easy, right? 1. So what they want you to do is they want you to add, which means that you're going to put them all together and you're going to write how many there are over here. Okay? So before we move, we'll go back to the top in a minute, but let's just finish this. Let's see. 4 and 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more equals 5 right here. 5, boys and girls. So let's just go up here. I would just caught my attention. You don't have to do this, but let's say that we bring these blue cubes over here and we put them right here, right? We'll do this. We'll do it like this. Let's make it fun. 1, 2, right? Because these 2 over here on the left, plus 1 more. Okay, now you can count them. 3, right? So 2 plus 1 is 3. Now let's make the green ones down here. So you're starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more is 5. So I was able to draw 5 of them in there, right? Now remember, you don't have to do that, but I'm just doing it so it could help your mind. So you could see where we got the answer of the 3 and the 5, all right? Okay, I'm glad that you're understanding and you're following along, right, boys and girls? Now we're gonna go to the back of this. So flippity floppity, and we are going to look at this paper. So it says right here that we have to count. That's one part of the directions. And the second part, it says that we need to write how many. So we're talking about little birds this time. They're so cute. You have green birds that God made, and you have You have parrots with the red and the beautiful green and yellow. God is so good. Look how beautifully he makes these colored birds, right? So we're going to look at the green one. How many green birds are they at the top? That parakeet there. One. Okay, so there's one, right? And how many of the red parakeets are there at the top, the parrot? It's actually a parrot, right? Big parrot. There's one. So if you have one green one and one red bird, right? How many are there if you put them together? Boys and girls, how many are there? There are two. Two all together. You see that? So you just write a two because one bird, you pretend you have a cage and you put one birdie, but he's so lonely, and another birdie you put in there. Now, how many are there in the cage? There's two, right? You got it. Now we're going to go to the middle. Oh, look. These birds are actually called lovebirds because they're always together and they always seem like they're loving each other. That's something God wants, right? For us to be loving each other and kind. So these two, there's one and two. So put a two up, slant down, and walk across. That's number two. And now look, in the other group here, there's two more little lovebirds. So you go up, slant down, and walk across. That is another number two. So you have two birdies, and then you have two more birdies. How many do we have all together in a cage? A big cage, right? Let's count. One, two, three, and four. So how many do you have in all, boys and girls? Four. Very good. So start at the top, walk down, walk to the right, and then slant down. That's a number four. Got it? Good. All right. So now let's do the last, no, not second to the last. Right now we're on number three. So let's figure this out. Oh, look at the little chickies, boys and girls. So cute. So we're going to count the little yellow chickies first, right? How many are there? One, two, three chickies. So up, down, and around again. Up, down, and around again. And how many of the black and white birds do you have? One, two. Go up, slant down, and walk across. That's the number two, boys and girls. All right. Now, let's see. You have three chickies, and then you have two of the black and white birds. How many do you have all together? Well, let's count them, okay? Three, you're just counting on, right? You're saying three over here with the chicks, four, five. So three and two more equals five. So you're going to go to the top. You're going to walk to the left, down, and then around. Okay, you got it? Walk to the left, down, and then around. You got it? All right. Let's look and see what number four is talking about. Oh, there's one little birdie over here. So we're just going to draw a tall man. That's easy. Now let's see how many little birdies there are in that little, look how cute that, what is it? A little perch there, right? They have a little branch, little twig there. They must be very light, not heavy birds. There's three of them in that little twig. God made these beautiful little small birds. How many are there? Let's count. One, two, three. So up, round, and round again. So that's a three. So we have one birdie over here plus three more. Let's count. One, two, three, four. So how many altogether, boys and girls? Four, that's right. So you start at the top, walk down, walk to the right, and then walk down again. Now be careful because these numbers can be a challenge to write. Some of you are writing backwards, and that's okay. You could just fix it. All right, boys and girls? Okay. So since you're there still, I'll just give you a couple more examples. So what you're doing is you're adding 1, 2, right? Plus 2 more. 1, 2. How many all together? 4. All right? You got it? So it's like having a big plate with cookies on them, right? Let's add some chocolate chips. See that? Yummy. Now we had 2 chocolate chip cookies and then we made 2 more, put them on the plate. Now you have 4 chocolate chip cookies all together. All right. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you liked your lesson and we will see each other again soon tomorrow. All right. I love you. Bye bye. Do some math. Bye bye.